Donald Trump is making his final pitch to Republicans. He's in Iowa right now doing his song and dance. Today is the caucuses. And he's telling people, even if you die, get out on the roads and get out there and caucus for me. Me. He says these caucuses are your personal choice to score the... Actually, before I read this to you, this is the perfect distillation of Donald Trump's mind. And frankly, now that virtually the entire Republican Party is behind him, and, old line, just kind of classic Republicans, like Joe Scarborough, have left the party, I think you could safely say this is a distillation of what has become the GOP. And that is that, they're not grounded in optimism. They're not grounded in hope. They're not grounded in faith. They're not grounded in any of those positive attributes that Ronald Reagan at least pretended to back in 1980. They're grounded in, here's the quote. These caucuses are your personal choice to score the ultimate victory over all the liars, cheaters, thugs, perverts, frauds, crooks, freaks, creeps, and other quite nice people, Trump told the audience. The Washington swamp has done everything in its power to take away your voice, but tomorrow is your time to turn on them and to speak your mind and vote. He also said that he knew that my supporters will walk on glass for me. Right. He went on to say, you can't sit home. If you're sick as a dog, you say, darling, I got to make it. Even if you vote and then pass away, it's worth it. Now, I get it. That was more tongue-in-cheek. But he's trying to get 50%. Now, if he was only up against one other person, there's a possibility he would lose. He said, let's see if we can get to 50%. The previous record for a margin of victory was Bob Dole's 13-point win over Pat Robertson back in 1988. But the last poll, the Des Moines Register NBC poll, just that went out yesterday, I guess, found that nearly half of those who will be attending the caucuses will be there for Trump, 20% for Haley and 16% for DeSantis. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds, the governor of the state, and thus arguably the head of the Republican Party for the state, is out stumping for DeSantis, which I find interesting. I don't know if she's going to, start, basically telling the truth about what's going on with Trump, or if it's just going to be,